Let us begin. Hey everyone, Colin Philippa, playing more Binding of Isaac. We just, we had 2 successful runs last time, so
yes, we got
see if we can keep the streak going.
What's his face, didn't we?
So we did get Eden. I guess that means we gotta do Lilith. I guess. I need to remember to go down, not up. Make sure to tell me that when I'm, like, fighting Mom.
Okay.
Because I will forget.
Right, so that's what I need to tell you.
Yeah, because that's when I make the choice.
That's cool.
So, seed here is L2ZWJEJT. Let's start the stream.
So what have you been up to today, Dan?
Nothing super interesting, I'm afraid.
That's fair.
Oh.
That's fair. I suppose one of those had to be boring today.
I was mostly watching, like, a bunch of, Let's Plays of a certain game that has not released yet. Which, let's just say... I'm getting keen on it. Let's just say, not to spoil anything, but on Tuesday next week, there may be a new game in the rotation.
Something fun and new and all kinds. We're a bit
crackly. Let me try this.
Testing.
You started testing before I plugged it back in. Let me know how that goes. Ooh, the knife. I don't like the knife as much with Lilith, but it's still good. It's a quality item. Get a good deal. Is that sounding crackly to you at all?
Not so much, but I'm wondering if we're too loud.
Too loud?
Well, as in...
Okay, it is getting into the red. This is weird. I got, like, mic drift or something. The sound levels are always all over the place, and I don't know what the reason is.
Yeah. It's still cell phone quality sound.
Still cell phone quality sound?
Okay, give it a chance.
Hold up a second.
Give it a chance to get to when we lowered the sound setting. Is that still going, cell phones?
Oops, didn't want that. I'm trying to, like, find my sound settings here. Properties. Default, there we go. Here's our problem. Went back to default for some reason.
Ah, the Windows updates.
Fuck you, Windows updates. Okay. I should keep that in my little, in my armament of things to do to check if the sound... Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
I'll fucking bet it's better. Because it's going out of a real goddamn mic now.
Yeah, I was actually wondering about that, because when I was saying testing, it caught all my testings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope that the last stream we didn't have that problem.
Well, thank you.
I haven't...
Oh, you're right.
I have edited it, but I haven't, like, done a shit ton of editing. I haven't, like, checked it too thoroughly.
I mean, it sounded okay when I was doing my basic sound checks, so... And Keeper of Balance, who was also there, says that he thought it was fine, so...
Okay, cool.
We have somebody we can trust that's impartial.
This is the bonus of actually having people watching your shit.
Yep. As
I say,
like
it lets you know when shit... Snake Discovery?
Yeah, the snake chick,
Well, you're talking about some sort of video game. I'm like, that sounds like a weird video game.
It'd been awesome.
Snake Discovery.
But yeah, they did a couple of... Like, I've shown you the egg hatching videos. They did a couple of those live streamed. And they lived in rural America.
Oh no.
Yeah. So you can imagine exactly what those streams look like. Man,
it is disheartening that New Zealand has, like, some of the best fucking internet in the world.
Yeah. I'm actually pretty happy with the state of our internet.
I'm happy with
it's too expensive.
I'm okay with the state of our internet, but I was more just like, New Zealand shouldn't be the ones to get the best internet. Like,
Well, we kind of rely on it a lot more than other people to make ourselves more connected.
I guess, I was just more like, you'd think that they could get good internet for, like, bigger populaces, but no.
No, because bigger populaces usually mean a giant monopoly.
Alright, that's a famine dead.
And
down we go.
You know, since we've got a population that actually talks to each other and goes, hey, did you hear tax company is actually shitting the bed over everyone, people are like, huh, well, maybe I won't go with that company if they're shitting all over
Well,
my bed.
we have an option. See, Keeper Balance is saying that like it's where the Aussie internet is shit. Yeah, that's because they have a monopoly on the tubes, basically.
Yep.
They have a monopoly on the phone, on the internet lines, and they have to let other people use them, but they don't have to let other people use them well.
Yeah.
As opposed to New Zealand, where we have a little bit better in this way of like internet antitrusts.
Yeah, because Telecom was actually forced to let other people in properly, as opposed to, you know, being Telecom. And they tried tooth and nail to fight that shit.
They did, but fortunately this happened pretty early on in our internet history, so it was a lot harder to fight that momentum of, no, this is just how it always is.
Yep.
Remember, folks, that it doesn't take much to get things to go from horrible to just how it is.
Yes, they did get split up. That's specifically what I'm referring to. They basically had their monopoly desynced and were complaining constantly about it. They're like, we paid so much to get this monopoly, and they're like, yeah, well,
I guess you shouldn't have. That was your stake.
Yep. But yes, that totally happened.
Sorry, I just there was recently a video out by Shafrillis who was that was his stake guy, and he was, instead of doing the bit, he did the thing where he danced around it and reworded it, and I was like, okay, he gets it, he understands that's what we're expecting, but he's not gonna give it to us. I
actually, in my random trolls of
monster just died. Do I even need to use that?
Looks like no. Okay, so there was, I forget what the actual post was, but there was a whole lot of discussion about the, you know, the having the nicest speeches tax.
The what?
And so, you know, the 15% markup that New Zealand and Australian goods have thanks to the... So what happened is, when games and various digital various, like CDs, various media, some electronics, when they came into the Australian market, because of, you know, Australian tax systems, they actually had an extra 15% tax going on.
Why?
I forget what the complicated it was basically a political thing. But then what happened is that tax got repealed, but the comparable sales numbers between Australian goods and American sales was consistent. Like, there wasn't a lower number of people buying it despite it actually being a higher cost. So the companies involved were like, well, we don't have to pay that tax anymore. But
so that's ours now. That money's ours.
That money is ours now.
We pass the savings on to ourselves.
Yes, and so it is what Yahtzee refers to as the having the nicest speeches tax.
Oh, well, that doesn't really, that name doesn't really apply well to us because we don't.
We've got pretty good general everything. But yeah,
I don't know, we live in like,
But that tax basically gets passed on to us because of the fact most of our goods go through Australia.
Yeah, no, it's gouging.
Yeah.
It's pure and simple, just like, nah.
You have to pay more because, well, it doesn't matter that it's digital distribution. We have
we still have to pay more.
Yep.
It's bullshit. God damn. Speaking of bullshit, I should be able to hit that guy straight down the middle, but because this is Lilith, of course, she has to be difficult.
Yep. But yes, so that's what I mean whenever I say having the nicest speeches tax. That's just my joking
so it's a Yahtzee reference. Yeah. Gotcha!
My joking shorthand reference that I like from Yahtzee. And yes, so that is what was going on, and I've forgotten what I... Oh, but, so the context I brought this up in was somebody saying, but it's not an actual tax, you know, there's no Australia tax or anything, and I was like,
no, because the tax would be going to like some sort of public works project.
And I was like,
this is just going to people's wallets.
There was, but now there isn't, but we have to pay it anyway because somebody realized we would, and it just goes to them instead.
That's how a free market work.
Yep. It's not like they're encouraged to get better, they're just encouraged
Yeah,
to
they're
kill
actually
off their
just encouraged to
competition.
get more money. That's it.
Yep. Which is again why our internet is so expensive.
Yes, but at least it's not
yeah.
monopolized like other places.
Yeah. That I am glad about.
And I have friends that live in a house with proprietary internet, and their internet is always garbage.
I'm pretty sure
They pay as much as I do
for shit internet.
for shittier internet.
I believe that they there is a law coming down the pipes that says that they're not allowed to do that anymore.
Oh, thank God. They'll be happy to hear that.
Yeah, I don't know how far it's gotten through, but I believe there's supposed to be something like that, being basically like, well, it'd be fine if your tenants were getting a good deal out of it, but they're still allowed to like make their own deals.
All for the amended internet/pervert bill. Nay.
Who
Motion
keeps saying
failed.
that? Actually makes me want to have a look at it.
Alright, hit points. That'll do us well in the next devil deal. This is gonna be unpleasant. Nope, that guy just stuck himself. Never mind. He just got stuck. What an idiot. This is gonna be fine. There we go. And let's look for stuff. Because we have store credit, we can just take whatever we like for free. Just uses up the trinket to do so. Oh, Ghost Baby. You're thematically appropriate, but you still suck. Let's pop that. Pop that. And pop that. You're dead now.
Man, sometimes Googling stuff is hard.
Sometimes search engines are not perfect.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
pretty good, but they're not perfect. There are
Yeah.
times where you're like, that thing! And it's like, I'm a computer. I don't understand. I don't actually understand anything.
I am not the computer from Orville. Please insert qualifiers.
Yeah. I mean, I would take the computer from Courage the Cowardly Dog, which is basically the same, but it calls you a twit.
Yep. That's true. That's true. I
And
think
it's like, I would take a little bit of verbal abuse for that level of, like, internet lookupery.
Yeah, that would be fun. Polydactyly. Just like Lane's cat.
Uh-oh. Ah, damn it.
Oh,
No.
don't die so
My
early in
precious
the
hit
run.
points.
Ooh, jeez.
Okay, you're dead now. Awesome. Give me that.
Oh.
It's fine. Go buy myself some hit points.
Just as a random reminder, you want to go down.
That's true, but remember to remind me at the time where it would be appropriate.
I
Because
know.
I've done this many times and remembered up until, like, the last minute where I forget.
Well, I'm trying to remember to say it regularly.
Okay. So let me just buy that heart, because we're going to need it, probably. And let's go explore the rest of this floor and then go down. Have we gotten... I don't think we've ever gotten boss rush on this one, so let's keep an eye out for the Mama Mega in case.
Yep.
Just in case. It'd be nice to cross off, you know. Goodbye, Mr. Bones.
I want to get off Mr. Bones as well.
The ride
Was-
never ends.
Was that a golden poop back then? 2 rooms to the right and 1 down.
I mean, yeah, but
Oh,
can't
right.
get to him.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just making sure that I was paying attention to enough things.
The answer is no.
I was paying attention to some things, but not enough things.
Yeah. The answer is you were just shy
Yeah.
of paying attention to enough things. This is why you always let the GM finish the description of the room before you talk about what you're doing in there.
Best ways to make players suspicious and overthink themselves into ruin. how do you enter the room?
Yeah.
Because
I don't know about the rest of y'all, but when I'm GMing, I tend to mention, like, you know, the living occupants of the room last. So if you blunder into the giant room with the silver dragon in it, and it's like, start looting, and I'm like, well, okay then. Oakley dokley. Had any thoughts on what kind of Vampire Masquerade character you want to play? Actually not too much yet. I haven't thought it out too much because I am currently like GMing and I'm thinking what kind of NPCs I'm going to be playing.
How many ways can a Daniel troll?
Turns out there's a lot.
Yep, you do like your trolling. Oh man.
So I will be thinking about that eventually, but I haven't had anything really stick out yet. I mean, I'll probably play Malkavian because it sounds like it's gonna be fun. No offense. But I'll play one of the silly kinds of Malkavians, not the kinds that takes the mental sickness seriously and is actually, like, really terrifying.
Okay, I'm lost.
Okay, so Malkavians are the kind of vampire that are always, like, they're mentally ill, like, that's their thing.
Yep.
So it's like, yeah, you can play it one of two ways. You can play it one of the, like, lol, so random sort of way, which is sort of what I'm intending. Or you can do it, like, the way it was intended to be played, which is, like a serious mental illness.
Tragic character.
Well, I'm more just, like, taking the mental illness seriously means it's going to be fairly intense, and I'm like, I'm not going to be doing that. Not in my roleplays.
Your roleplays involve cuckoo folk. We know where your roleplays go.
Yeah, like, I'm the kind of guy that, like,
And
basically
cuckoo
turns Call of Cthulhu into Benny Hill. They're all, like, running away from, like, old ones.
They also can be psychic, but that's hard to play as a PC.
They are all psychic. They are all mentally linked, but it is difficult for them to ever get anything of value because, you know, it is the chattering of a million madmen in their ears at all times.
Yep.
Generally, it's up to the GM to, like, be like, okay, you're getting this kind of vibe, and I don't expect that to come up much.
Yeah, I mean, I assume from all this you're going to be doing a tabletop, not a LARP, but...
Yeah, tabletop.
Yeah.
I thought it was like, no, we're not going to be playing the video game.
I know, I was thinking, you know, get you into a closeted room and play as actual vampires, you know.
Yeah, whip up some bathtub Semtex.
Oh, that story.
Good story.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, no, I don't think any of us own enough black to be playing a Vampire the Masquerade LARP.
I do.
Okay. I won't ask questions.
And by that, I mean, I'm a woman. I have to have like 50% of my closet be black at all times, apparently.
Really?
Because it goes with everything.
I thought that was more of a men thing, actually.
I'm just a Wellingtonian through and through.
It was just more like, we don't have the stereotypical, like, goth leather shit.
Yeah, there are no corsets in this house. That would make it hard. But there is a red velvet cloak.
Just put a corset on your hat, like Jim Sterling does. Because Lord knows he's not fitting in a corset.
Well, he could get a corset custom made.
He could, and maybe has, I don't know. I mean, clearly not for his show.
I mean, why would you?
Just making a bunch of fat jokes. I make fat jokes about Jim Sterling because he does it about himself. That makes it okay. Don't make fat jokes about people that have not already shown you that they're okay with it. Yep. Depends on how big the corset is, yeah.
Oh, and for general preference, I will always say go for a proper corset, not a, I believe they're the Victorian corsets.
It's not a proper corset.
It's a Victorian corset, eh? Basically go for one that shapes rather than one that binds. There is a dramatic difference, and don't look up the 13-inch waist unless you want to find out what it is.
Sounds horrifying. That sounds like, Chinese shoe style.
Oh yes, and she tries to play it off like everyone's so supportive of her attempts to be a you know, they're so against her vision of her own beauty, and people are so mean to her about, you know, fucking crippling herself with a
Oh, this is something someone did voluntarily?
Yes, and made a website about how
No, then
cool
I
it
don't
is
think
to
I'm
be
actually
there.
allowed to comment on it.
I'm going to comment the fuck on it. They have a 13-inch waist.
Look,
They
people do dumb things in the name of, fuck it, this is what I want to look like, and I'm like, whatevs,
But
I
they
guess if a
also-
line must be drawn, then who am I to say where?
I am gonna say encouraging other people to cripple their bodies as well is never okay. It's like people who go, bulimia is fine, I turned out okay and don't have any of the diseases that come from severe and constant malnutrition.
Well,
And
that
so
is
it
a
must be
recognized
fine.
disorder, so that's
Yeah.
easy to be like, nah, don't be doing that.
Yeah, and I'd say this is probably something similar except not recognized yet.
Alright, what do we got here? We got 2 of these. I will go and build up a charge, and then I'll go fight these bosses.
Yep.
Shit, I hate this one! I hate this room. I hate this room so much!
I can see why too, this is an awful room.
And guess what? I gotta do that on the other side as well!
How can you reconcile that with transition surgery?
Yeah, this is why I'm like, I ain't commenting. I ain't fucking putting my foot into that goddamn shark water.
Okay, I do see what you mean, I think, except, you know...
Too much bullshit.
It's
Do not wish to
more-
comment. Ugh.
You know, this is literally crippling...
Fuck,
killing
something hit
them.
me?
Like, they are squeezing their organs to death, literally.
Gotta squeeze those organs. Get the good
Squeeze
juice.
every penny. Squeeze every organ.
That's how you get the sarcophagus juice, Philippa.
Yep.
Gotta squeeze the organs.
Oh man, what was I thinking? Oh, okay, I've got to tell stream this. I saw a Phuket go flying the other day.
That's true. I mean, I assume it's true and that Philippa's not lying. But they can fly.
It was dumb as fuck. It was like watching an emu trying to take off. It was adorable.
Yeah. They don't fly often. They can avoid it. They can fly.
Yeah, it is true that it does take away their ability to reproduce. But at the same time, they also don't say, everyone should do this, it's so healthy.
I mean, I don't know if that's the argument you want to use.
No, it's not, but it is something I have noticed with it. But yes, Phuket go flying, it was like...
Shit. Let's
how
use...
else to
okay, that was
describe
full health.
it? But yeah, it looked like it was an emu trying to flap fast enough to get off the ground, since, you know, basic body type is very similar.
Gotta escape F's escape velocity.
Oh, thinking of which,
Shit.
did you know there is an escape room in Wellington?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah!
Well,
Like,
not the
that's-
inside, but I've seen, like, the outside of it.
What's giving you the luck up?
What's giving me the luck up? Probably Lucky Pennies.
Which are an unlock item that look exactly like regular
Yeah,
pennies.
they're
except-
basically a normal penny, except that when you jump over them, you get a luck up.
And they are an unlock. We didn't have them at the start of the game, and
That is
Daniel kept
true.
on wondering why he wasn't getting the luck ups.
Yeah, I was like, why no? Because I'd had that, like, saved for so long.
That he'd forgotten it was an unlock.
But I forgot that that's something you have to unlock.
Recently, as in with
Not
the
super
last-
recently. Like last 10 streams,
Streams,
something like
yeah.
that.
Let me look up what the unlock conditions are for them. Lucky penny. Donate 1 coin to the greed machine. So wherever we did the first, whatever we did that was the first greed mode run, that
Yeah.
was when they unlocked.
Well, first successful one.
True.
Which I think was the first one
yeah.
because they upgrade the difficulty over time.
Yep. With everything is awful too.
Apparently, that's something that's also going to happen in the new game that I will be playing later, probably.
Of course it is.
Yeah. I'll try it out and see how good it is, / how good a stream game it is. But it is one that I am interested in playing, because it looks pretty good.
It ticks your boxes.
Yeah, plus it's made by the guy that made this, and as much as I bemoan Ed McMillan so very often. He makes a good game.
Yep. He makes cripplingly difficult and addictive games.
Yeah.
But they're also not, you know...
Let's take this black candle because I am
Curse immunity.
tempted to take the potato peeler and just like eat my health for like a meat boy, but no. No, we shan't be. Oh, we're out of bombs, folks.
We out of bombs.
Halitosis, that's not very good. I mean, it is pretty decent with this build, at least.
Dead tooth, interesting.
Oh wait, it doesn't seem to be working at all. Oh, nice to know. Nice to know that it actually does nothing.
Has no effect on Lilith, as she cannot fire tears.
You can coin it, right? I can, but I prefer not to. Unless this was like our last shop. God damn, lost that heart pretty quick. Again, I'm blaming Lilith on this one.
Yeah. Jeez.
Just doesn't handle her knives well, does Lilith.
That was another reason for turning down that job.
Oh, because of knives?
Much knife handling required.
And you bad at knives?
Bad enough that I wouldn't want that to be like one of my primary job tools.
Yeah. Philippa had like a job interview for a job that she wasn't really sure about, and by the end of it was definitely sure she didn't want.
Yep.
It had to do with like meat packing, so...
Oh no, it had to do with meat assessing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, basically the job description amounted to stick your hands in a carcass and learn how to tell if it's sick or not.
Ah, hand stick innery. Now, you didn't tell me that part.
Yeah, I tried not to gross you out too much, but...
It's fine.
Context.
It's fine.
But yes, I also got to see Beast going from alive to very not alive anymore, which kind of...
Well, when you call them beasts, I just think of Garth just like going through the meat processing plant.
That's even more disturbing. Thank you for ruining it. I was
just imagine it's Teen Titans Go, Beast Boy.
Okay, that helps some.
Yeah.
But
it's not
yeah,
the same guy.
I think one of the stairs, despite being electrocuted, was slightly awake enough to realize what was about to happen.
Uh-oh. Well, that's bad news for him.
Yeah, and I was like, oh god, I couldn't face that day after day.
Yeah, I mean, good on you for not, like, recognizing that before you took on the job.
Yeah. Like, I once I knew that it was going to be a very hands-on job, I really suspected it wouldn't be, but I also wanted to sort of have a look at it in such
yeah,
say,
you gotta find out. Is this gonna get me some health? Yes!
Yay!
Could look in here, though. Could. Oh, tempting. We'll come back after the boss fight. We're on Death's 1. Remember, I'm going down.
You are going down.
You're going down.
Oh, what was the other thing I was going to tell you about? I mean, the Pukeko flying was, you know, kind of the highlight of that entire day.
I seen a horse fly. And oh wait, is that too racist? It could be too racist. Maybe I'll just leave that be.
I don't know what you were gonna say, but I'm glad you stopped.
No, I was doing the Dumbo bit. The Dumbo bit.
Oh, right.
With the racist crows. The Jim Crows.
I don't know, like, I have no idea how that is addressed in the latest film. I assume it's not.
It's just not there.
Yep.
It's just not fucking there at all.
We cannot admit continuity because that would admit we were wrong at some point.
Yeah, basically. The Disney Vault exists to purify the image of the Disney. God, one more of those and I'm out. I feel as though this may not be the run, folks. Oh, no, never mind. This is the run.
Well done.
I joke, of course. It's probably not the run still.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, you're losing health left, right, and center, so...
Oh, but this is good.
Ooh.
This is good. Nazi hyenas were removed.
Oh, they didn't bring back Shenzi and the lot? That sucks.
They did, but he's like talking about the goose stepping part.
Oh.
You remember the part with the goose stepping?
Yep.
Yeah.
La, 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 la.
Yeah. Everyone loves that song. Where Jim Cummings just literally subs in, like, about 2/3 of the way in.
And nobody ever noticed.
Nobody ever noticed. Zip. Okay, now we're ready to go fight this room.
that entire movie. Oh,
Yeah, best Disney movie. Assuming we were talking about like
original.
the company.
Original.
I was more just like, if we're talking about the company, if we're talking about the genre, and it is a genre of Disney movies, then Aladdin is the better at being a Disney movie, you know? But
yeah, I suppose you're right.
you don't like Aladdin?
I mean, I just
I
don't
love
enjoy it
Aladdin.
nearly as much as I enjoy Lion King.
That's fine. They're both remarkably good movies.
I even enjoy Hunchback of Notre Dame more than I enjoy Aladdin, interestingly.
Yeah. Hunchback of Notre Dame is one of those movies that shouldn't have been a Disney movie, the genre, because, yeah,
Well, of course, there's always, what's it? The Anastasia movie.
that was Disney movie, the genre, not Disney movie, the company.
Yeah.
Because it was made by Don Bluth in a vain attempt to get some sort of money out of his movies.
Yeah, which I don't think
It didn't
he
work.
did. Yeah.
It didn't work. He had to shut down the company after it
Oh,
failed.
damn. 'Cause
It's a sad story.
That came out really well. They really want you to have that potato peeler, don't they?
They do, but I've nothing to use it on now, so we're going to continue down.
Fat. Ah.
But yeah, he like made a bunch of movies. He's like, we're not Disney. We're not going to do those Disney movies. We'll make what I want. And then those failed, and he's like, fine, I'm going to make a Disney movie. And then that failed, and he was like, well, I'm broke now.
Yeah.
It's a sad story.
Oh,
Made
that
Land
is-
Before Time, the first one, before it got sequelized to death.
I have never seen any after 2, I think.
You don't need to.
Yeah, I know.
I unfortunately have.
I might have watched 3 just by happenstance, but not actually, you know.
Yeah. I remember we watched a bunch when Andrew was in that stage of like, barely sentient, could be entertained by basically any animated film no matter what the contents.
Yeah. You know, that makes me want to get Babe and Pig in the City out. Not Pig in the City, just the original.
Oh, okay, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
I watched that in the theaters, actually.
I think my brain was just adding Pig in the City, because, you know,
Yeah,
It's
because
a
Pig in
funny-
the City.
it's a funny statement.
It is a funny statement. It's not quite Electric Boogaloo, but it's getting there.
Yeah. Oh, man. One day I will have to watch that movie.
What?
The Detective Pikachu.
Oh yeah, we should watch that at some stage.
Maybe with Ben, just to make him suffer along with
Well,
us.
we're watching all the Pokemon movies with Ben, aren't we?
Exactly.
And I guess that counts, even though it is a spin-off movie.
Yeah.
And doesn't really count. But it has Ryan Reynolds. It was good. Yeah, that's what I hear. I hear it was good somehow. Ooh. The best power up
BFNs.
for, what's her name?
Lilith?
Yeah, and this is our last shop, so we can just buy whatever the fuck we want.
Yep.
And then donate. You must donate.
Donate!
You have excess.
Cements Ryan Reynolds is the best Pokemon trainer in the universe. Well, you know, not gonna argue. Don't know anything about him.
You don't know anything about him? He was Deadpool.
Okay, I know something about him.
It was Deadpool.
Yep.
And he was also Deadpool in the Good movie.
Yep. He tracks down Mewtwo.
Look, anyone could track down Mewtwo if they, like, found out where he was. Like, it wasn't exactly trivial. Not like getting legendaries these days, where they either get given to you or it's, like, part of the storyline. So it's like, oh, I caught Lugia. And it's like, cool, everyone caught Lugia that got that version. Because they literally didn't let you continue with the game if you didn't.
Yep.
Okay, we should actually go and get my power up first, because I got the compass and I know where that is now.
Yep.
We'll fight you later, boss. And then we'll go down.
You know, technically, Mewtwo was post-game content.
It was post-game content, but it was so small, I didn't really resent it, you know? And it was cool. But it's like, okay,
And-
after that, every post-game content is like, do you hold up to Mewtwo?
Also, the fact is they telegraphed it well before it became post-game. They were like, only the champion can enter this place.
Yeah, it's true.
Are you the champion?
if you
no,
went and, if
fuck
you went and
off.
looked at that area, and I thought you were going to talk about the fact that they like gave him a storyline and build up and shit, but they're like in the Pokemon Mansion, it's like this is Mew, we made the Mew, and it's like, oh, maybe that's why this place is burned down, because it was like you used as a lab.
Yep.
It was actually pretty cool. Like not just saying that Mewtwo was basically the best legendary out of nostalgia. I'm saying that because there were reasons. There was effort put in.
Yeah.
That was not put in later. Because they were just obligatory things to be done.
Mm-hmm. Like, even Celebi almost got there because they had an intentional plotline.
What are you talking about? Celebi wasn't even in the games.
Yeah, exactly. That's where it falls down.
Yeah, by not
Like,
existing.
He was in the Japanese version. It's the
Yeah.
same thing as Mew.
Guess what game I played, Philippa? Not the Japanese version. So as far as I'm concerned, Celebi was not in the game.
GS Ball.
I like how in the
GS
anime,
Ball. Yep.
they just fucking dropped it. They dropped that plotline unceremoniously, and quite famously, they like just never picked it back up. I want to get a battery before I come in here.
Yes, and there are 3 to your left.
There's some.
There's another one in the room above that, so no.
There's also another
2.
one in their room.
Yeah. I'm saying that there were overall
Yeah.
3 of them, so pretty much.
Whoa.
They changed it to a movie. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
So unfortunately for
Oh
all
yeah, speaking of
concerned-
like the might as well use the word here. Speaking of the Japanese version being better, the Japanese version of the Mewtwo movie had like a whole segment in it that wasn't cut out like it was in everywhere else, that actually kind of built things up and explained why Mewtwo was such a crawling in my crawl. And yeah, it makes sense and makes the movie good, and I'm kind of annoyed that I never got to have that.
Instead, you had to wait until drying pans happened.
Yeah. Drying pan.
I still can't believe that's actually a fucking rare card.
It's fine. The Pokemon card game is nothing.
I know, but it's just like, of all the things to give
Spiky
a card.
chest. The spiky chest hurts you to get, so I'm not going to bother with it. They only give the same sort of payouts as like...
Regular chests.
not regular chests, but they only get the same kind of payouts as the gold chest, and I'm like, not worth it in this case. Not worth it. Oh, you're mine. Okay. I spawned a champion? That's weird.
Apparently.
I didn't know you could spawn champions with that thing.
What's spawning it?
The little embryo thing I have.
Does it have a name?
I can't remember the name.
Embryo. Not the punching bag.
Nah.
Not the infestation. Not the friendly ball.
It basically looks like an embryo, that's all I can really tell you.
Yeah,
Fuck, I would have gotten nothing if I'd have not had that thing that doubles it, because I can't get into there. If I didn't have the item that doubles my rewards, I would have got nothing there. What a rip.
Little skewer? No.
Nah. Nah, it just looks like an embryo.
Let me just type in embryo and see what I get.
I thought that was your first protocol.
Nope. That gives me the Conehead, the Forget Me Now, the Dad's Lost Coin, and the cartridge.
Ooh, shiny rock. Already paying off. I didn't notice that one. Good job, shiny rock. Alright, let's fight Mom and then go down.
It is technically a familiar, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Little Gertie, not Bum Friend, not Harkin Baby.
Alright, guess where we're going.
Down!
Down!
It's not Little Skewer.
I would like to take both of these, but I can't.
Not the umbilical
A
cord.
shame, a shame, a shame. We're going down, folks. Now, that doesn't actually mean we're going to succeed, because this isn't the greatest of builds, but we'll try. We'll try. Okay, we successfully didn't get hurt there, or here. Whoa! Okay, that's what I like to see with a knife. Don't get to see that often with Lilith with the knife. It's a shame.
And I've just gone quiet trying to identify what the hell the thing is.
Oh, bad trip. That sucks. There's another fucking champion. Sure.
Damn, I think I saw it for a second before it turned into a mushroom.
What? Philippa, are you on the drugs?
No, but you are. You got a bad trip, remember? Oh,
Yeah.
so we're talking about the little egg thing.
Yeah, it looks like a little embryo.
Okay, the mystery egg. Okay.
Is that what it's called?
The mystery egg.
Because it's an embryo.
I wasn't even suggesting that because it looks like an egg.
It's like an embryo, Philippa.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
an
I didn't mean to
embryo
pick that up.
Still inside an egg, but it looks like an egg.
It's not really an egg. It's not like a hard-shelled egg or anything like that.
Yeah, but to me, my primary descriptor would be egg.
Alrighty. Well, maybe it's because I have BFFs that it's spawning me these champions.
Sideways. If you have BFFF, the enemy spawn will be a champion variant, and the egg grows in size.
I guess you don't have champions of these swarm flies, though.
Even if the enemy spawn cannot be a champion under normal circumstances, they will become a champion. For example, a spawned dip, which is the poop, can become a red champion, while a roundworm can become a green champion.
Oh, I almost died there.
So yeah, because it's happening because you've got the BFFs.
Awesome. Now let's try not to get hit at all. Could you? Ah, I died. Well, guys, we successfully went down, but we did not successfully go down. So let's have a moment of silence.